We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Seattle Mariners. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Standing in, Cesar Izturis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Cesar Izturis Jr.
Now here it comes. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
All right, here we go now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Batting second.
Stepping in now, Bryce Terang. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Here we go, boys.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Rafael Devers.
The pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
Got 2 down.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Julio Rodriguez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Nobody out here, nobody.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-1.
All right, come on now.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Batting fifth.
So now to the plate, Michael Bush. As he'll take a look at a slider
Bush.
here that finds the zone for strike one. 276 the average coming in for him. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 home. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Evan White. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
White.
Hey, we got 2. 2 down.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Gerald has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Plays at 1 now.
Another 0-2 coming.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Lázaro Armenteros. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tyrone Taylor. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1 down. 1 down.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball.
Hey, plays at 1
The
now.
0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Batting ninth. The catcher.
In now, Caleb Hamilton. as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Still down 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Cesar Torres.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Looped out towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Runner at first following the error. And next will be the speed threat, Bryce Terang. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Throw me a 2-ball right now. Let's go.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just off on the timing for that knuckleball.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in, Julio Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Devers, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate, Michael Bush. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May.
The first baseman.
Ready now,
12,
Evan White. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, strike 1.
Hey, push first, push first.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
At the plate, Lázaro Armenteros. Rounded down the third baseline. Davis brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. The Phillies lead it 4-0. Digging in, Tyrone Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now
Into the
batting,
box,
catcher,
Caleb Hamilton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Hit to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Cesar Izturis. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, come on, guys.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Bryce Turang. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. And that's in there, and there goes the no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
All right, come on now.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Julio Rodriguez. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
The batter, number 9.
To the plate now, Michael Bush. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
2 down.
That's up. That's
Popped
up.
him up.
That's up.
Marchand is under
got
it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready for another shot now, Evan White. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Harper has a read on it, 1 down. At the plate, Lázaro Armenteros. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Armenteros.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
You know if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Tyrone Taylor is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1, here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. 9th inning coming up. Phillies on top, 9-0. Now at the plate, Caleb Hamilton starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
The batter, number 3.
So now to the plate, Cesar Izturis, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Davis is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Terang. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Philadelphia Phillies get their division-leading 30th win of the year. The dude, Gerald, earns his 8th victory of the season and recorded 19 strikeouts in this ball game. George Kirby was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark